The reason why I rate myself as an expert on staying warm while hunting is because I've been suffering with cold fingers and toes while hunting since I was 12 years old. I do believe I have some kind of poor circulation to my fingers and toes, so it's been extreme. And I've only found a few products that actually solve that problem. I'm going to mention 3 products today, an honorable mention of 1 additional product. Let's start with the heater bodysuit. So this is the heater bodysuit. It has individual legs and then one piece that covers your whole body and your head sticks out the top. Now this is made of it's not super thick, but it's like a dense material. And this was the first product that ever kept my hands warm. It just holds in so much heat that is normally just lost. I had to order a really big one, but you can wear this over top of like all of your hunting clothes. One situation that this is great for is like when we go bear hunting in the Pennsylvania mountains. In the morning you have a long uphill walk. You can wear shorts and a t-shirt and then bring your hunting clothes and bring this thing with you. And it has backpack straps, so you can wear a backpack, plus you can wear this like kind of above or below your backpack. And then get to your spot, wait till your sweat dries off, put on your hunting clothes, and when it's time you can put on your heater bodysuit. And then as you have it on, it kind of has straps so it stays on your back a little bit, and you can just real quietly open it up, access your gun or whatever you have on your lap, and if you want to cool off a little bit, shoot at an animal, whatever. Heater bodysuit, linked in the description below. Everything's linked in the description below. Now my honorable mention product is something I haven't fully tested out yet, but that is a camouflage Milwaukee heated jacket. So the jacket is so nice, and it's a very similar material to this, as in it's not real thick, but it's real dense. It could easily get me through a Pennsylvania winter without even ever turning the heat on. But I'm going to be going hunting out after Christmas. I hope we get some cold days, so I actually need to turn on the heat. But so far, it's awesome. It's a really high quality product. It has heat front, like up here, and on your back, and in the pockets. When you get the camo one, you also get the quiet material on the outside, unlike the black ones that are just for wearing every day or at work. Next product. These little hand muff things, okay? This one's orange on one side, camo on the other. What I do is I put that strap so it's long enough to where this thing is sitting down on my lap. Now, so far this winter, I've hunted in some cold temperatures down in the 20s, and I've been able to actually go without any gloves at all. So I can just sit like this. So my hands are in here and I don't even need any gloves at all. But what you can do is wear like a light pair of gloves like these. And you can get your hands in there. And then that way, say you do see a deer, maybe it's going to take 5 minutes before you're going to be able to get a shot. You got to take your hands out, maybe take one glove off, or you can even leave a glove inside of here real easily. And then, you have your one hand to get your safety off and get onto your trigger, maybe leave your left glove on. But these things are awesome, and you don't need anything fancy. This is not an expensive item. I'll find a similar one from Amazon and link it below. This has a pocket for a hand warmer you can put in there. And that gets us over to our next product. And real quick, I did go hunting out west this year. And if anybody's heading out west, you might not want to get all of your gear from a store like Dunham's or find the cheapest thing you can find, because I love Dunham's. They have a ton of great products. And the stuff there I think is great for hunting, say, Pennsylvania. But out west, you might need like a higher end product, because one thing that happened to me, I'm not even know where I got my binocular holders. I don't even think it was from Dunham's, but I got a cheap one and the latch on the top broke and I had to kind of rig it to get me through the rest of the hunt. So if you're going out west, make sure you're getting good gears, because you're going to need it. And another thing that happened to me, I just had a real basic, cheap orange vest for safety, and some of the thread in the pocket tore. So while I was out west, and then you really don't want failing equipment while you're out there crawling around on the ground over top of cactuses and things like that. So on to our next product, and these are awesome. This is a Hot Hands toe warmer, and they make ones for your hot hands for your hands also. So you just open up this package, pull off the little tabs. What I do, because I'm not walking when I'm hunting in Pennsylvania, is I stick this underneath my toes. Now you might be in some wintertime cold activities where you're not going to want this under your toes because it's going to feel weird. Like my wife rides horses and she puts this on top of her toes. But underneath your toes, it says 8 hours on here. I believe it because usually I hunt for a few hours, put these things down on the desk, and later that day they're still warm. This is pretty much the only product that I've ever had that actually keeps my toes warm. Now the funny thing is, it can be so cold and like the rubber in the bottom of your boots can get so cold that your heels can start to go numb while your toes are cold. And if you're out there, and probably the reason why you're watching this video is because you're like me and you suffer from cold hands and feet, you might run into that situation where you have these on and now your heels are getting cold. But I guess what you could do is just put one of these under your toes and one under your heels. So, you know, make sure you're careful keeping your entire feet warm. Don't stay out too long and end up with some kind of frostbite. So those are my 3rd and 4th product that actually work to keep you warm while hunting. If you have some other products that actually work for you and you struggle with cold hands and feet, please leave those comments below. And I have 2 other videos that talk about hunting gear, stuff that I like to use. You can click on the squares to check those out.